This video will tell you how to install HAIFUAN 6300 digital lock. Here are all the components of this lock. First of all, we need to drill holes according to the drilling template. After the holes has been made, we are going to install latch first. There are two latches in the packing. One is for backseat 2 and 3/8 inch, and the other is for backseat 2 and 3/4 inch. After the latch has been installed, we are now going to install a handle. The direction of the handle is currently left hand, but I want to install it as a right handle lock, so I need to change the handle orientation first. Now let's change the handle orientation. There are two Allen keys in the packing. Use the smaller one to move away this screw. Pull the handle out. Turn it 180 degrees. Now push it back. Fix the screw. Okay, it's right hand now. Now let's change the other handle. Okay, the handle is now changed as right hand. Now let's install the plate, handle with plate. Fix both screw tubes to the front panel. Fix spindle to the plate with this pin. So it won't move. Move the battery case away with a bigger Allen key. Now install the plate to door. Place a waterproof rubber under it. Connect the data line. Fix screws. Put the battery in. Okay, job is done. Now let's check the key. Use this tool or a magnet to move away the key cover. Let's check the key. Okay, worked. Now let's program code and card and remote control for this lock. The initial master code of this lock is 123456. You can input 123456, then press pound key to open the door. Now let's change the master code. Input asterisk key, pound key. Now input original master code. Input pound key. Now input 1. Now input the new master code. Press pound key. Okay, now the master code has been changed to 888. Let's try. Okay, worked. Now let's try to add a normal user code. Input asterisk key, pound key. Now input master code. Input pound key. Then input 2. Now input the code. Input the pound key. Okay, we just add one code. If you want to add another code, just input the other code. 2. Okay, let's add one. Let's add one more. Okay, we just added 3 codes. The length of the code must be 6 to 10 digits. Now let's try the code we just added. Okay, now let's try the code. Worked. Now let's try to add 2 card users. Input asterisk key, pound key. Now input the master code. Input the pound key.
Operation successful. 1. Enroll master. 2. Enroll user.
Input 2.
3. Enter unlock information.
Now put the card close to inductive place.
Successful.
Okay, successful.
Successful.
Okay, successful too. Now let's try the card. Press asterisk key to exit.
1. Setting.
Okay, now let's try the card.
Unlocked.
Worked.
Locked. Unlocked.
Okay, both worked. Now let's try to add a remote control user. First of all, we need to install a battery for remote control. We need a 27A 12V battery for the remote control. Okay, now let's try to add the remote control. Input asterisk key, pound key.
Enter master password.
Input master code. Press pound key.
Operation successful. 1. Enroll master.
Input 2.
Enroll user. Enter unlock information.
Now press the unlock button on remote control.
Successful.
Okay, worked. Now let's try the remote control.
1. Setting exited.
Let's try the remote control.
Unlocked.
Okay, worked.
Locked.
If you want to change the code, we can do it without a master code. Input your code. Press pound key. Input pound key 5 pound key. Now input the new code. Press pound key.
Operation successful.
Okay, now the code has been changed successful. Please note that during the process, do not turn the handle. Okay, now let's try to delete a user. Input the asterisk key, pound key.
Enter master password.
Input the master code. Input the pound key.
Operation successful.
Now
1.
input 3.
Enroll master. 2. Enroll user. 3. Delete user.
Input 3.
1. Delete single user.
Okay, now
2.
input 1.
Enter unlock information.
Now input the code that you want to delete. Press pound key.
Successful.
Okay,
Enter unlock
the code has been deleted. Now, if you want to delete a card too, place the card to the inductive place.
Successful.
Okay,
Enter
the card is
unlock
now deleted.
information.
Okay, now let's exit first.
1. Setting exited.
Let's try the code we just deleted.
Operation failed.
Doesn't work now. Let's try the card. Doesn't work now. If you want to delete all the users at the same time, now let's try to do it. Press asterisk key, pound key, input the master code. Input pound key.
Operation
Now input 3.
successful. 1. Enroll master. 1. Delete single user.
2.
2. Delete all users.
Input 2.
Successful.
Okay, now all the,
Enroll master. 2. Enroll setting.
Now all the codes have been deleted as well as the card and the remote control. Let's check. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. All the codes and the cards and the remote control has been deleted, but you can still use the master code to open the lock. Sometimes there are people frequently coming in and out, and I do not want it to automatically lock. So we need a passage mode. Input asterisk key, pound key. Now input master code. Input pound key.
Operation successful.
Now input 0.
Master. 2. 1. Passage mode setting. 2.
Input
Verify
1.
mode setting. 1. Enable passage function.
Now input 1 to enable the passage function.
Operation success 1. Enroll master.
Okay.
Enroll user.
Now if you open the lock once, it won't automatically lock itself again. Let's try.
Setting exited. Passage mode.
Okay.
To close the door.
Now it's entered to passage mode. You can always open the lock without a code or card by turning on the handle. If you want to exit the passage mode, just press pound key.
Passage mode is off.
Okay, now you need the code again. Here is another function to protect your code. You can input many digits before and after your code to open the lock. Then press pound key.
Passage mode. Notice to close the door.
But the total length of the digits must be less than 20 digits. This will protect your code when there are a lot of people around you. If you want to reset the lock, the reset button is under the battery case. Move the battery case away. Press the reset button for 5 seconds.
Passage mode. Initialize successful.
Okay, initialized successful. Now the master code has been reset to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's check.
Unlocked.
Okay, initialized successful.